the grinding for equipment is finally mostly over. I say mostly because you'll still need to be able to get those enhancement stones, but we have now figured out that there is no such thing as bad equipment, and I'm going to show you how. So with the new patch, hold on, let me switch here. You are now able to change the basic abilities and stats, the basic stats of equipment. So let's go with this iron wall ring, right? So I want to change the stats. Not very good, right? But now you can see if you press on basic stats, you can either use diamonds or anvils to change the basic stat at random. Now it can go up and it can go down. So please do not waste diamonds on this. Just use anvils. So I'm going to gamble here. Alright, I went down 13. I'm going to gamble a little more. Went down 4. You know what? Let's get nuts. Went up 47. So now it's not perfect gear. 268 out of 280 is not great. So I'm going to gamble one more time. It went down 2. Alright, I'm going to keep gambling because I'm a bad human being. Oh no. That's the wrong way. But see what I mean? You can either go up or you can go down. So now you can take what was a bad piece of gear and turn it into a good piece of gear. Or you can do what I just did and take a good piece of gear and turn it into a terrible piece of gear. Another big addition too is you no longer have to spend the ridiculous amount of time when you are enhancing equipment. So let's go back to this ring that I destroyed because I'm a terrible person. Go to consecutive enhance, and I want to bring it to tier 0. I'm sorry, awakening tier 0 plus 5, so that when I break it down, I have that better chance of getting the super success or ultra success and get more enhancement stones. So this shows me how much I'm going to use, but if I want to take it all the way up, right, it's going to show me that I need 710 enhancement stones, 15 of the evolution or awakening stones, and then 2,692,000 gold. So I could do that straight up one shot, but instead we're going to take it to tier 1. We're going to take it to tier 0 plus 5 awakened. And now, instead of that animation 5 times in a row, you do it once. One and done. Alright, so that is the biggest thing that's going to make equipment grinding so much easier. But on top of that, I've been able to finish a few heroes off equipment-wise because they've now introduced a way to grind gold much more easily. When you go to Fort Solbris and go to the gold dungeon, it no longer requires keys. It doesn't even require these attribute dungeon keys either. You can use those instead of using stamina, but you can just use stamina now to grind gold. So I'm going to do 2 clears. I'm going to show you how much gold I get. So I'm sitting around 3.4 million. So I got an ultra rare, 2 SSRs, and a bunch of SRs. Let's turn around and sell that gold. And yes, that did burn through my entire pool of stamina. But that's okay, because you can use stamina potions. And from there, now I'm up to 3.7 million. Very simple, very easy. I spent, I don't even know, 3 hours grinding earlier, burning through stamina potions. But if we look at stamina potions, I still have too many, 135 stamina potions. So there's quite a bit of grinding that I can do for gold here and get stacked up, and then I'll be able to build tons and tons and tons and tons of equipment up, because that's been my limiting factor for the most part, has been gold. I can get the resources, getting enhancement stones is easy enough, getting awakening stones is easy enough, but then getting all of the gold I need is virtually impossible. Unfortunately, things like hammers and anvils are still a little bit harder to come by, but it is what it is. But for the grind, you no longer need to worry about getting that perfect piece of equipment, because you can just roll and gamble and get that piece of equipment better than doing the stages over and over. Now your stamina is almost better spent getting that gold so that you'll be able to upgrade your equipment that way. So I do think this is a huge change. This is going to be awesome. It's going to unlock so much more of the game for me because I'm able to get gold. My biggest limiting factor so far has been gold. So now I'll be able to get all the resources I need, build up all the equipment that I need, and it'll allow me to push my CC further and then especially make units better, because now any equipment I have can be good equipment with a matter of effort. So now with that in mind, go out there, get that gear. No gear is bad gear. Grind as many stages as you can to get all that gold. Build everything up, and you will have a combat class through the roof. All right, thanks for watching, and I see you next time.